It's your boy Tony coming in with another Black Thought, right? How y'all doing today? That's good. I'm here today with a new guest. You know what I'm saying? Just welcome, man. For my new viewers, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell on the side of it. Gives you notification when I do videos. And hit that like button for me, y'all. Grows the channel, right? With that being said, bring the topic in, which is invest in yourself, and bring a new guest in, by the way of Donzel. Let him introduce himself, and we're gonna get straight to it.
Yeah, my name is Donzel. It's a nice topic to invest in yourself. Like he clearly said, it's another edition of Black Thought. Like you keep an open mind and just hear a way of life through somebody else's eyes.
Just the black. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of, things going on in this world, right? And it don't pertain to us black folks, and we want to be, somebody that's, some type of role model to people that's trying to find their way, right? You know what I'm saying? And by the way, we're not perfect and none of that, so just take it, with a grain of salt. So with that being said, invest in yourself is the topic, and we're gonna go from there. You wanna take it?
It's up to you. Well, it's plain and simple, man. Just literally, if you don't invest in yourself, who's gonna invest in you? Your time is your money. Until you can create it, walk through life from a standpoint where you got financial freedom, and how would you ever know when you can consider yourself to be free? Because you running around working for somebody else. Somebody telling you, hey, you need to be here by 8. You can't leave till 3. But you get this paycheck for $500. How you ever gonna get to the top when everybody trying to keep you on the bottom? Yep. You gotta be making. It's basically like it's being said. Unless you making money while you sleep, you ain't gonna never get nowhere in life. Cause you only allotted so many hours of the day to do something to create revenue. And if you can do it all 24 hours, then you making money. But how can you balance that with family life and kids? You can't. It's legalized slavery. What you feel?
I feel the same way you feel, man. I just feel like we've been broken, man. As a people. I'm gonna keep it short and simple, and broad as I can. As you say, as a society, man. We don't even know how to love ourselves, man. Like we hate on each other, man. And like I say, with the right guidance, man, regardless of what age you is, on how I feel, you feel me? With the right guidance, man, if you and with your mind state, your mind always been that's the key. One of the keys to gaining knowledge, man, and some wisdom, right? It's open mind, right? You know what I'm saying? If you got an ego, you're not gonna be able to reciprocate, right? You know what I'm saying? What we and other people trying to bring to you, right? So understanding, like, example, myself, from experience, right? I didn't know what the hell investing in myself. Somebody would have came to me some years ago when I was younger, I wouldn't have known, man. I came in the game a little later, man. A little later, as far as in my 20s and, getting some money, right? And even when I was getting some money, I didn't know the formula, right? I always went back, you know what I'm saying? Because one of the keys is knowing what to do with your money when you get it. Just saving it ain't gonna too much. It ain't gonna get you nowhere, man. Not even though it's a marathon.
It can, but hoarding your money will never do nothing for you.
Right.
Literally. Why? Because money unspent is money that could have been made to make more money. You wasn't taught that in school.
Nope.
You was taught you was actually taught 2 things in school. My personal opinion. You was taught how to perform in the prison system. Why? Because you're gonna line up, you're gonna eat lunch with somebody. You're gonna tell when somebody say you can have recess, that's going out into the yard. I mean, single file line. When somebody told you to go you can go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom, which is no different from which is technically. Every class would spend 15 minutes to go take a potty break.
Yep.
So that's no different. Same system than a regular job. You can have lunch at this time. You can have your last potty break here, and then now it's time to go there. Now, only to start the routine over again tomorrow. Just basically the breeding of a zombie. And then they mislead you with all kind of fake news and misinformation.
Right.
But yet and still, they still never told you how to make money and continue that money to make money for you.
Yep. And that's what he mean when, you know, making money. You're not really successful, right? Until you know,
Exactly.
You know, you start making money, you know, while you sleep. Understand? Making your money work for you, rather, right? You know?
If they taught you how to make your money work for you in school, which they should have done in economics, but they didn't.
And I don't think they even have
economics is flawed. It's all flawed. The numbers, it's all projected numbers.
Okay.
They can tell you one thing, but the numbers is actually something different. Take the stock market for instance.
Okay.
That's people that run the stock market sit behind it and they punch buttons and they can make it say whatever they want to make it say. So you can put all your money in this company and you thought the numbers was doing good, but actually the numbers right there, that number's tanking. Now, if you controlling the numbers, how else can you lose?
You can't lose, man. You the person that, to create the bad news and create the good news. You can't lose. It's your system, right? Meaning, once you figure that out, right? Once you figure, the it out, like what to do, how to, what I'm saying? Like, take this for right? Understand, it's an analogy, but this is something people can relate to, right? When people in the hood, right? People know how to go out and sell, weed. People know how to go out and sell, whatever, everything under the sun, which is to make you money in the neighborhood, right? But if you take that that not just the analogy, but that aspect of the game, selling things, right? Yourself, selling your own product, right? Clothing, shoes, right? Stock market, you can invest in companies. You can invest in companies that are already up and running. You can just, you create, enough, revenue in there. You can get a lot of dividends back. You know what I'm saying? It's so many ways that you can, flip your bread, man. I think it's just will, and.
The fact is, in my opinion, it's because people caught up in fads and they caught up in worldly possessions.
Materialistic stuff, materialistic things.
And I'm gonna tell you now, you don't need that brand new pair of Jordans that come out once every two times a month. You don't, for what? You only got one pair of feet.
Living above your means. Now, I was told.
Well, technically, you investing in somebody else. Let's say you at $400 a month, just on J's alone. Over the course of 10 months, that's $4,000. Now, off that $4,000 over the course of 10 months, if you took yourself out of the equation of buying J's, you could have took that $4,000 and bought you a tax evaded house for roughly $1,200. So took that other $3,000 and put it into lease drywall or something.
Investing in yourself.
Investing back in yourself.
Yep, investing in yourself, man. Yes, sir.
YouTube show you everything on how to break something down and build it back up. You didn't have to buy no class. All you had to do was have internet. While you were sitting there doing it in the house.
Yep. That's it. And it's your time. You know what I'm saying?
Invest back in yourself. Your time is your
you give a 9 to 5 your time every day for a petty ass check every week, man.
If you're not getting the best money for your time, you're cheating yourself.
You're cheating yourself, man. You got.
Because time is something that you can't buy. I don't care who you are, how much money you got. You can ask any millionaire, billionaire, any basketball player. We was all born to do one thing. In the end, die. I mean,
That's it.
Now, in between A to B, you got to find out how you can create a general. The way society is based, which it shouldn't be based like that. You got to find yourself in a society where you need to find a financial base that's going to provide everything that you need in your life, not my life, but in your life. But they don't teach you that in school. Everybody, and this is from me to y'all. Everybody that's breathing, in this society, in the way that they can have it derived, you need 7 different forms of money stream. At any point in time, in 24 hours, you need to be making money 7 different ways. Because if you're not, you won't survive. Cause take this pandemic for instance.
What's gonna come out of this, man? Look, the money.
I don't care.
Money.
Here's the wild part. I don't care who you are, black, white, Asian, or whoever. Unless you had a plan.
Yep.
Everybody's 30 days from being homeless. Period. Look at how many people lost money, whatever, and they were still living along the lines of all this bread coming in, and now 30 days later you got where you can see on TV people in Audis and BMWs, whatever, out here in the food, the pantries in line trying to get food.
living outside your means. Quit living for somebody else, and you know the exploitation of we got it like that when you actually don't, because you living from you 30 days living from pillar to post.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, white, black, Hispanic.
It's the programming. It's the programming
Exactly.
that America got us on.
America
right?
programmed you that you can have the American dream. The American dream
How-
to have
the
that
question-
big house,
the
have
question-
that fancy car. But the dream is that's exactly what it is. It's a dream. You're not gonna be able to have it. If you wasn't born with money, it's 80% chance that you're not gonna die with money. It's derived that way. How do you feel?
I feel the same way, man. With just, I want to go back on that programming part, man. It's a lot of people that don't know they being programmed.
On a regular basis, every day you being programmed.
You know what I'm saying?
To think, do, hop, react differently,
Understand this, right?
subliminally.
Subliminally, tomorrow, like they hit your like it's commercials that touch your subconscious. It's a lot of people don't even know about the conscious and the subconscious mind, the reality of the world and the real world. You know what I'm saying? You know, the fake world, the real world. You know, anyways, TV is, once you put that TV in front of your kid, first of all, let's go with a baby. A baby knows nothing, man. You know, it don't know a damn thing. I mean, for us, like, you know, the awareness of what's going on in the world, man. Meaning you can teach it.
Or the best way to put it, a baby don't see wrong.
A baby don't see wrong, right? So anything you teach it, it's not gonna, it's not gonna question it or question you. Meaning you put a TV in their face, man, with some motherfucking cartoons on that motherfucker. That's that's a fucked up cartoon. Anything that they can pick up. You feel me? That means nothing.
Cartoons now these days, they have it. Cartoons ain't for kids now these days. Technically, when you watch them, cartoons is racist. The cartoons exploit all kind of
evil plans, right? Because you can go back to all the cartoons that's back then, right? A lot of cartoons, it had like this evil ass scientist in that motherfucker, man, that's cooking up this shit, that's cooking up COVID-19, right? That you can relate to, right? You know,
man.
The programming, the programming.
That's a subject to where we can sit here and talk all day off of.
But that fucks up the growth. You know what I'm saying? That fucks up, the programming fucks up the growth. You know what I'm saying? The potential of a person, man. You know what I'm saying? If you teach a person, a kid, that apples and oranges are vegetables, they gonna grow up and thinking apples and oranges are vegetables because you programmed them to be that motherfucking way. If you taught a kid to save money and flip that money, right? Hey, go get you some lemons, son, daughter, and go get you, and get squeeze them out, until they become juice. You feel what I'm talking about? Until they become juice, and go sell them and put a little sugar in it, and go sell it at the park. You know what I'm saying? And I guaranteed you, once you make some money, you'll be able to flip that into a bigger stand, right? Meaning, you programming the kid to make money, man. You know what I'm saying?
Reinvest back in himself.
To reinvest back to he or herself, right?
It could be something just as simple as that to start off with. It don't take millions and millions of dollars to start a company. It honestly don't.
It actually starts from home, man. And if you can't get it from home, you gotta surround yourself. Cause today, I don't think a lot of people have any excuse, man. To be broke or not have a plan, because you have so much things that you got access to. For us, the internet. Internet is right there. I remember growing up, man, you had to go to the library, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to go to and then wait.
I was in high school when the internet was invented. When basically they started putting it in high school for real, or in schools for real.
Right, so basically nobody has an excuse, man. So with that being said,
I'm like this. This is plain. This is this simple. This right here is a powerful. It's a powerful tool if used for what it could be used for. I mean, just look at it for what it is. It's labeled as a smartphone. Everybody on one. Then how could people be so dumb and blind and stupid and ignorant on anything that they need to know? The wild part about it is every kid goes to school with a smartphone.
Every kid.
Majority of them allowed to use a phone out in school. But you go home with homework. How are you flunking out of school when you have a smartphone? You're not smart enough to use a phone. That means
That mean your parents.
If you smart enough to at least pick the phone up, then that means your smartphone is a dumb phone. I mean, you're smarter than your phone. But how many kids that even a parent won't tell their son or their daughter use the internet, use their phone, use a tablet?
That's why, and that's another thing.
But another thing is, if you had 7 different forms of revenue coming in, you can sit there and you can help your child with your, that's quality time.
Right.
In a way that you would never understand why, because in this day and age, if you're not constantly learning, you behind. So the parents that's been out of school for how long? You need to honestly be sitting there and spending time with your child doing homework, because they're gonna be learning something different that you ain't even aware of. And then more importantly, you need to be in their life to know what they know and what they learning. And what they programming themselves with. Because if you're not programming your child to make money to sustain life for themselves, they're gonna always be kids like
Instagram.
That's how you end up with my uncle is still staying with mama and he's 45 years old.
Yeah.
Or they ain't never getting out the house.
You gonna have to take accountability if your kid is a failure.
Yeah,
and especially in this time.
If your child is failing, it ain't that your child is failing you. It's that you failing as a parent.
You didn't invest. You didn't invest in your parent didn't invest in you, and you ain't invested in them kids. So guess what? They not gonna invest in themselves or their kids. Right.
Here's the fact that we went around in a gig economy. There's so many ways to make money off of just this right here.
Just that right there.
And you never even have to leave the house. If you don't, period. All you gotta do, how smart or how dumb can you be?
If you're working at a warehouse right now, right, 9 to 5, right, you about $500, $600 a week, right, and you not hip to what's going on in this world on the changing of it. If you ain't hip to Uber, Instacart, right, I mean, this just simple things, right, that would alleviate stress, right? Because when you in the warehouse, you got people over your back. You gotta, get this out on time. But if you doing Uber, something you can make probably like $150 to $200 or maybe more a day in a few hours, right? That'll give you time to be with your kids, invest more in yourself, right? Meaning you strategically trying to reprogram yourself to, get to where you need to be. And I understand this, man. Take that and run with that. If you working at a job and you only making a certain amount of money a week, man, go do that Uber, Lyft, or anything, man, that's in the digital world, right? You gotta move with the times. If you don't move with the times,
getting up, going to somebody's job,
man,
clocking in, that ain't where it's at.
It's not where it's at no more. Meaning,
you're not getting paid for your
you
time.
ain't getting motherfucking
you a slave.
paid. Come on, man.
Because while you clocking in at that job, being reported at that building every day, where's the man that own that building, or the man that own that company? He's somewhere sitting off on the beach, probably clocking in on a laptop somewhere. He ain't even worried about y'all.
Yeah.
Why? Because if you get sick too many times and he was making say $15 an hour and then you got fired, well he gonna hire somebody back in there at $10 an hour. He just say how much, $5 an hour for a trainee for the next 90 days. If he don't like him or if the supervisor don't like him, period, an ongoing process. They can keep an open door rotation of people like that all day long. Why? Because all they worried about is profit. They want to see themselves higher than somebody else. When we as humans shouldn't even be allowing that to happen, because we all created equal. At least that's how the Bible saying it, as written on the Constitution. So how can somebody be higher than me?
Yeah, man. And like for us, this topic go, man. We just wanted to hit on this, man, and just bring some some consciousness, man, to people, man. Bringing some realness to people, because it's a lot of people that sleep out there, man. And
it's time to wake up. It's time for everybody to wake up as a people, as a society.